welcome back to the channel. My name's Richard. Datsun back in the background, so the back's off the truck. This is the Datsun 620 vlog project, so trying to keep everybody up to date with what we're doing. It's something different, isn't it? So next bit is take off the cab. Yeah, so we've got Phil here and Tatty. Hang on a minute, let's spin the camera around. There's Phil, there's Tatty. Tatty's the one that's in love with the car, and Phil's the ones that's taking it to bits. Saving some parts, aren't you, pal? Because what do you need? A centre console. Are you just going to take that centre console, or do you want the centre console out of the car? You just want us, yeah.
Spares or spares.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Just get what you need off it.
Well, the handbrake in mind, so I'm going to need to cut one to get it in. So it'd be nice to have one that I don't need to cut as well.
Aye,
You know,
aye.
don't
And you haven't got a centre console at all.
No, this is 10 times more of a car inside than what mine looks like right now.
Aye, right.
Bits inside it.
Okay, I mean you can get all that. You just get it out and get it out of the way, and then sit it all on there, and then you can get it stuff, can't you?
I'll have a hole somewhere that'll need.
So do you not want that roll cage then? Have you got a roll cage? I think you should have that roll cage in it. Don't have to put the door bars in. You got to have a look at it, man. It looks epic, that chunky barriness. Here's Jonathan doing some wiring on the thing. Actually, we should call it the G-bomb, because that's what it says on the bumper. Yeah, I didn't know what to call it last week. I don't know what it is. It's not a buggy. It's not quite a kit car though, is it? I know. I guess it would be classed and called a kit car, but you feel like it needs another name. Jonathan has a bomb in his garage. What have you been doing to your head?
Smacking it on its shelf. Good, isn't it?
I bet it fucking hurt. Bills.
Just fix my belts.
Oh, belt repairs. You look like Huckleberry Finn now. Yeah, it's an old one, isn't it? So everything's out the cab, including most of the wiring harness, and we've just got to disconnect the steering rack. All the bolts for the body are loosened, so once the steering rack's done, I think we can lift the cab off, yeah? So that's the first job for today anyway. Brought some light in. Yay. This is light. That's Bailey. Got the drone there. I might do a little bit of droning. So we're just messing on trying to get this steering rack out. So this is like a little gearbox that the steering column comes down into there and then turns a lever which turns the front wheels. So we're going to loosen these bolts off here because we can't see how we're going to get the whole thing out in a wanna. So that's what Bailey's on with. Wheel Smart UK if you want your wheels refurbished. Let's have a look in here.
There's one.
That's coming. We'll get the bugger.
I cracked it.
So an old pal's arrived at the garage in a Mark 1 RS 2000, so I'm going to see if he'll speak to us about it, tell us a little bit about it. I think he's had it for like ever. So he's put a set of, I think the 45s, so he's put a new set of carbs on it. So he's brought it out to get the carbs set up. But a nice old motor. It's not the proper wheels on it, so it's not the wheels for the car as it were that he keeps on it, but don't see many of these, especially in this condition. He's actually got two, one with the Cosworth engine in. Lovely old thing, still prepared Jonathan's like, that's too original. But he rallies it in some sort of classic rally and I'm not too sure what sort. It's going to sound good when he runs it up though. So we've got Phil tearing up the interior.
It is delicate as possible without breaking anything.
Oh, you're alright. A lot of good parts on this for someone. I'm not going to be using them all.
What about the wheels?
Yeah, the wheels are going on. Suspension, engine, gearbox, brakes, hubs, everything like that. Wiring loom. Yeah, I'm being very proactive with the filming because last time we were here, we just got on and worked and didn't do anything. I wouldn't like I wouldn't bother tightening them up too much because it'll all be coming out anyway. So there's all sorts turning up here today.
Yeah, you need to take it off by doing that because there's that aluminium casing on there. So that which holds the two parts together.
Is there any ram pipes in there then? Or is it just flat? Yeah.
What a beautiful little engine that is. We're off a Spider.
Oh, Spider at Douglas's,
Well,
50 quid.
he's done a work, because apparently they have Delort. Did it have Delortos?
No, the Webbers.
Webbers. Aye, because he's just done a Weber swap as well. I think he said he did have Delortos on it. Love all this aluminium casting seat. You know, you've seen I've been doing the engraving. I'm going to engrave that engine there, but like that'd engrave lovely. That like, I know it's not like motorsport, you know what I mean? It's a bit more like bling bling, but to me it's just art. It's just a surface to put art onto. Do you know what I mean? I love the engraving. Like it's fucking, I don't know. You know, like same as like doing bodywork. It's that deformation of metal and moving it into something else. Do you know what I mean? Changing metal. It's such a permanent thing, isn't it? Still feels like it's attached. There's a pipe there. I think that's probably off. Yes.
What to do is, I think, knock the hoist up and we'll lift the front end at the same time. So it's evenly down in the air.
I think it needs to roll backwards a bit as well. There, and then wedge it.
Yeah, because we had it all the way back last week, didn't we?
Yeah. So something's catching somewhere. It's at that point there. Yeah, it's catching on something, isn't it? Aye, it's the foot on here. Oh, this one here. Handbrake cable. It's a handbrake cable. Everything else is off though. Those loose, yeah? It kind of gives you the impression it's got a bit of a twist on it, doesn't it? Right, so the next job is really forgetting. We need to get the forklift truck in now. Get the forklift in. We're going to have to move all this and strap up the cab and put the cab outside. We could sit it on tyres outside. So much easier to work on it now though. So engine and box is the next.
Oh, fucking hell.
There you go.
1, 2.
MC Tatty, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Checking the Bailey out. Bad boy Bailey Bill, checking out the 17 mil.
So that's us sorted for the day. We've done what we wanted to do. Engine's out. Yeah, found the camera. I lost the camera. Spin around and we'll have a quick look at the chassis. So we're now down to a bare chassis-ish. Got all the running gear to still get out of it, but I've got a nasty crack there. It's obviously had some front end damage at some point, but all the cross members are battered to bits. This one here, that one there, that one there, and that one there. You see it's not straight. Every one of them bent. It's got a bit of sorting out to do. So yeah, thanks for watching. Do the press the buttons thing, like, subscribe, you know what to do. yeah, support the channel, help us grow. Any comments on that? Any oh, you did this wrong, or you did that wrong, I wouldn't do it like that, or just put them in the comments. I'll read them and take from them what I will. I think next bit will be final strip down. We'll be getting the chassis 3D scanned shortly now. We just need to clean it down, scan it, strip the hubs off it and the running gear, scan it again, and then that'll be the S13 coming in to get stripped, and then we can start putting stuff back together. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Time's been moving slowly, so we already in too deep. Can't get no sleep on each other, heavy teasing all day. And when the sun sets, you asking me to come through, kick it with you.